This is over her little chest, her little heart beating right there, little ribs coming across. This is your poor bladder, this black hole right here with her head smashing right into it.
I was going to say, it felt a little funny.
She's kind of rear end up in the air. See how she's kind of curled up right here? She's probably on the move. That's her little profile.
Oh,
see
she's
part
kicking
of her
her
little nose.
feet.
Yeah, she's... The real black area in there is the fluid she floats around in, the amniotic fluid. She is on the move here, too. That's her little heart going again. This real white area back here is the placenta. This is by her little face. See the little sockets for her little eyes? So she still kind of looks like Creature from the Deep, but she's human. Little eyeball sockets. See, she's got her little rear... She's probably trying to turn around, Melissa. You know, she's got her little... She's like in her legs right over her little head. This is part of the spine. Looks like a little railroad track coming into the back of her head. They're actually moving around a lot right now that you don't feel, which is normal. These are both her little legs coming out. See, this is one thigh here, a little leg stretched all the way out, and her other little leg down here. She's still a girl. So between her little legs, the little lines right there are symbolic for the labia, so definitely a woman. Yeah, I think she's trying to... They don't have any... This is her little arm coming up over. See her little arm moving right there on top of her head? And see, that's her little hands moving, her little fingers. That's her moving in there. A lot of this you don't feel because it's in the amniotic fluid. Only when she makes contact with the uterine wall do you feel her. So you can go, that's her little arm coming up right here, days without, you know, like now you can go a day or so without feeling her, which is normal.
Okay.
And that's her little face. There she is. So now these are a series of measurements I'm doing to make sure she's growing right. She does like your poor bladder down here. She's making herself right at home on it.
Does she seem to be measuring right for 21 weeks?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now.
Okay.
That's part of her little spine coming in. So it looks like
it,
a little railroad track. And her placenta's in the back, which is fine, but it's going to make her more anterior. So it's going to be, this is your, you know, stomach right up here. So later on it's going to be one of those where, you know, the elbows and knees are coming out your poor tummy. So makes them quite active. Let's see. Does like your bladder. This is the top of her little head. All that gray matter in there is her brains. So she's got them. Measurements here. You must go to the bathroom a lot, huh? She's got this head.
Yeah.
Nicely positioned on your poor bladder.
And it's funny because I normally am the type who doesn't have to go to the bathroom a lot, and it has changed my world.
Because she's sitting, I mean, she's not falling out, but she likes to sit on it. She's using it for a pillow, I guess. This is over her abdomen here. So you're already getting her little nursery all set for her, right?
Well, just registering for it and preparing, you know. Just because we both work a ton, and so we just, you know, what feels like a lot of time to maybe some people feels like 3 or 4 months feels like tomorrow, you know?
What do you do?
I actually work in LA in entertainment marketing. I know.
You're commuting back and forth?
I live up there during the week, and I work here on Fridays from home here, and spend the weekend here. But I'll obviously change that when the baby's born, and I'll work from home. But and then my husband, so I'm in entertainment marketing, so that's kind of why I have to be up there.
Place, yeah.
And then my husband is he does medical device sales for Stryker Spine. So he works in surgeries and everything, you know, obviously specific to the devices, and so
his territory is what?
San Diego.
Is all over San Diego?
Primarily North County.
Oh, that's.
But he gets called in, and you know how it is. I'm sure it's just like, especially you know in your world or in spine, there's emergencies all the time. So you get called, and it's kind of crazy.
There's your little one spine, so Daddy can check that out.
Oh, good.
And this is her little heart. You got audio on there, right? Or here's her little heart.
Yeah.
Let me get her. Oh, now she's moving. Hold still.
She is always moving, I think.
That means you're healthy, Melissa, so
Oh,
that's
good.
good. Oops, and she moved right onto my Doppler. Hold still. Let's get a little heart going. Get a little heart rate for you. My little heart rate's 153, which is fine. They range anywhere between 120 to 170, so she is doing good. This is a little hard going here. Let's see her a little. So everything's looking pretty good on her end. And she's still all woman, so. Did you guys get a name for her yet, or no? You gotta start working on that too.
Yeah, we have some names we're considering, and but since we're finding out the sex of the baby, we're going to keep the name a surprise to the end.
That's, yeah. Well,
So,
also people will.
right, everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're just going
See
to.
her little arm coming up. You see the little digits first. See how skinny they are right now? Okay, that's like her little forearm. Okay. These are the two bones in the forearm. This is her little. She just moved her little hand.
Yeah.
Ah, that's her mouth.
Oh my God!
Just mouth. She's got a good set of jaws there. Okay. Gonna need a phone. She's practicing on those. See, there's her little hand, her little fingers coming across.
Yeah. Oh my gosh!
So she's moving and looking good. So there's a little tailbone. The spine's supposed to curve like that, so Dad doesn't get nervous. See the little digits for her little fingers coming across right there, her little hand.
Okay.
And then these little curlicues like that are part of the umbilical cord.
Okay.
So as she moves around, she's moving that and stuff. But Melissa, she looks really good.
Great.
She's growing fine and just one. And she is human. And looks like she's still coming out around the middle of July here, huh?
All right, good.
And she weighs like 13 ounces right now, which
Wow,
is normal.
so she's almost a pounder.
Yep. Their biggest weight gain is not till like the last